Say the producers of this movie would have you believe that it's a horror film. It's not. It's a thriller. Possibly even can settle in as a drama. We see another character descend into madness. Cinematic class, about to begin. Your professor, is it? Greetings, salutations, and other sundry affair. I am your cinematic professor and purveyor of truth in movies. Tonight's lesson plan is a film called Noise in the Middle. And if you look at the one sheet and you watch the trailer, you may think that this is really going to be some type of supernatural horror film. It's not really. It's kind of a drama with a little bit of thrills thrown into it about one individual's descent into madness and the inability to cope. And what is it that he can't cope with? Well, it's his daughter. And his daughter is autistic. Now, they do present a rather unique theory, and that is we have normal reality here. Then we have the reality that is seen through the autistic child, and everything that's in between is what is tonight's lesson plan: noise in the middle. Let me give you some of the people behind this movie. Marcus McCullum was the writer and the director. He's pinned together a story that, well, it's certainly not uplifting, but it's together as a story goes. It's complete. It goes from yin and yang and has all the elements in there. Our editor of this movie is J.D. McKee. He does keep it rolling along rather nicely, and the director of photography is Doug Hostetter, and he does a nice job as well. One thing about the autism is I always think about the Indian legends, and the way things were in a lot of Indian cultures is that if someone were born autistic or with mental retardation, the Indians left those people alone. They didn't try to fix them or cure them. And they kind of almost revered them because they thought the cause of this person being so out of touch with everything was because they had seen too much of the truth. And some of that can play nicely into tonight's story. All right, let me give you a couple of other people who are in this. Tom Conkle is in this. Juliet Jeffers is in this. Faye Hostetter is in this. She's related to the director of photography, Doug. She actually does a pretty good job. She plays Emmy. And John Mize is in this. He plays Richard. He plays the dad who's having all of the problems. So the acting in this is actually not bad. It's not an overwhelming story. People who are very keen on the autistic situation in children will probably find a lot more value in this than the average person. It's a decent little thriller. It is not going to be uplifting for you at all. But as things go, it's certainly worth the review now that you have learned what you have learned. Here ended your lesson.